Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Coaster Queens. We are here as a magical trio again, a menage et coaster. I tried, I'm sorry. But I am Johnny Canaanate. Welcome back. I know, right? Who are you all?
I'm Mr. but you can call me Michael or Mr. I don't care.
And I always come last. I'm Rhian.
But did you enjoy your time? Nope, sorry, that was a stretch. Nope, not doing it.
It's always.
Today we are in Celebrity.
I always enjoy my time.
Yes.
Which is Ryan's park.
Ryan's park.
Hooray for
This
Hollywood.
is your, like, A+ rank park. Like, your top tier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is... I have never envisioned a park that is more, like...
Grand?
I don't know.
Yes.
Quadruple A than this, yeah. Like, this is the highest budget I've ever imagined. This is Universal and Disney if they came together to build a park. But that being said, a big part of the concept for this park was intimacy and being... although a very expensive park, a very scaled down park. So it's like if Disney and Universal came together to build Discovery Cove.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, but in like studio form.
Yeah, and with a studio theme. So the idea is that it's a reservation park, so you have to have a reservation in order to stay or to visit.
Well, that's fancy.
And because of that element, you're allowed to be treated like a celebrity while you're there. And that's the whole shtick.
Right.
That's the whole thing. Is that
you are the celebrity?
Yeah, you're the celebrity.
I can be a celebrity
that's so fun.
For $10,000 a year. Are we talking like Club 33 type of money?
Yeah, no, it's probably more attainable on the side of like a Discovery Cove kind of thing. But
I love it. Like right here in particular, you almost have three different types of architecture. Not architecture is the wrong word, but like you have your more temporary but still nice and intimate lattice work, and then you have your more Spanish colonial your stucco building back here, and then you have your elaborate artwork. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, because everything's blue. So the idea with that was that every studio park kind of looks the same to me, and while I wanted to definitely nod to the elements so that it feels correct, I wanted something completely different. So it's in part inspired by like the really really old style movie, Cleopatra and Lawrence of Arabia, Hollywood, those things, and then very classic Hollywood, and then a very like so much of this is ripped off from San Diego and the old convention grounds, the Columbia Exposition grounds. But yeah, so because that's, to me, that's still to everybody on Earth, that's still going to feel like California and Hollywood in a way, but it's not going to be a carbon copy of every Hollywood themed thing that you've ever seen.
I love how he makes everything sound so damn poetic.
We are on a roof. Call the time. How long?
I'm a bad Tejicam driver.
It's also really jerky. Is that just for the stream, or is that in game?
Is your internet freaking out again?
Okay, you know what? Who are you? You're a Tejicam now.
Try again.
Oh, okay. So now we're back inside. Okay, so we're inside now. Yay! We can look at the backside.
Yeah.
We all enjoy a good backside.
I mean, yes, it's in
Yeah,
that's obvious.
but it's gorgeous. And look, it's funny. This side of the building is a little bit more intricate than the other side.
Yeah, because the other side you don't
Right.
want to take away from the entrance, right? You obviously the focal is the entrance, but on this side, you've got to now the entrance has to sit well. It has to like embrace its
Oh, I
surroundings.
love this. And here, like, here's your touches of studio.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So you've got now the prop warehouse, and you don't have the image on the billboard, but
Which
the painted sky.
Love it.
I love this little interior.
I do love a good interior.
Yeah, like this was the first thing. Like I'm like, oh, and I'm gonna do building. That is so far the only interior in the
Interiors are like, they really set the whole park like apart, and it just adds that level of detail, but it's a lot of work and it's a lot of pieces. And so it's just kind of like,
and you sacrifice some usability for it, because there's like for instance, Hollywood and Vine. Like if I was to do a full interior there, then I have to reconsider, where the placement of the stalls are going to be, and what's the pathing situation. Whereas, it's a rabbit hole. You can just put the stalls inside, where they abut the path the best.
But the thing I do like about this is it's not as aesthetically busy, so your eye can rest just more in the simplistic square of the front tower. Where that is so complex,
and there's
this is just... I mean, it has its intricacies with the vines and windows, but it's a bit more simple.
And there's also like a theme park design theory that, like how you control the movement of people through design. One of those ways is, a more uninteresting area people will move quicker through, and like a more busy and engaging kind of area will like make people linger.
Oh my god,
around
look at your
a bit more.
curves.
So this being, am I extra or what?
Oh, so and look at the front of the tower. This is one of the things that I've noticed with a couple of your projects, and we were talking about this one time, how you do the faces with the two the eyes and the mouth.
Yeah. Like you can instantly make a building recognizable, familiar, and iconic if it has like a face on it, just because like that's the human condition. We're patterned to see faces in objects.
I do that all the time.
So like if it's too on the nose, the nose, then it's creepy. But if you get it just right, then you're like, oh yeah, no, that seems balanced.
Red carpet candy. Yeah. Oh, those roof angles are beautiful. It almost gives me the Chinese theater vibe. I can't remember. All right, back. Hello?
Building. It's
okay. All right, let's continue.
Oh my gosh. We're going to have to insert a little hang in there with the little cat like hanging on the branch.
I love the photographers taking pictures of the candy on the red carpet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I see the red carpet.
It's so cheesy.
Oh, I get it now.
It's so cheesy. And it tells a story. So like from the beginning, so this first facade, because the whole length of this is the confectionery, but this first facade is the candy walking on the carpet. And then you've got the next facade where they're winning the award. So it's I don't know
You're
why
so extra. I love it.
And then you've got the candy popcorn items and the movie theater with the curtains and everything.
Famous ass candy.
Yeah.
I know. I want to Oh, I like. There's just something to look at every single. Here, Street Box.
Yeah. So There's another design thought theory is that you should have a breakfast or coffee location or a bakery on your main street, and it should be on an American park on the right-hand side because of the direction of travel. So while people are coming in the morning, they can grab their coffee and donuts and bakery items and breakfast items.
Yeah, because on Main Street in Disney, the Starbucks is like midway on the right.
Oh yeah, like now that you know, you will see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Every park has large design planned park has that bakery breakfast location.
Oh, there's your face again. I do love this facade though with the angled walls.
Yeah, this is ripped straight from oh well, God, what's it called?
That place.
Yeah, it's the first open air mall in the United States. The one.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I can't recall.
Where is it?
Okay.
Is it like I'm trying to?
It's in Hollywood. It's right off the Strip.
Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about. I can't even think of it. I've been there multiple times.
But so Disney has a nod to park. Universal has a nod to it in its park. So this is my nod.
Mm-hmm. And then you have a theater down here.
Yes. So
which eventually I will expect our names on the marquee.
Yeah, I'll
Thank
have
you.
to put your guys' name on the marquee.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
John's last name is redacted because of that time he got doxxed. So
Redacted.
Yeah, I think it's just a bunch of special characters.
Yes, it is. K exclamation ampersand at $%.
$%.
Yes.
I do love this wavy the wall up here. Isn't it in Buena Vista Street?
It's where?
Something very similar.
What?
The wavy wall.
But you cut out where you said that you saw.
Oh, isn't it in like the it's in Buena Vista Street. They use that on one of the Elias and Company facades.
That might be true. I stole it because we may have had the same point of inspiration, but I stole it from there's a legitimate theater. So if you look across the way, the weenie is for the main street is kind of like my approximation of a circle, Carthay circle.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at that staircase. I just splooshed. What does that say? A man about a horse. Ah! 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 Ah!
Because it's a bathroom.
Yes. Oh.
And that's the kind of park that this is.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and your studio, is that a height waiver balloon?
Yes. That is my height marker, yeah. So that's the height of the theater at the end of the main street. So I've used the balloon to move around to make sure it's taller than the theater on at the end of Main Street so that it stays the focal point.
Is this the Flatiron Building?
It is an approximation of the Flatiron Building, yeah. Very crunched, but yeah, it's...
Right. But I love how on this side it's just scaffolding studio.
Yeah, so because this street is production street, so everything is so obviously a production set. The other side is supposed to put you there.
I love that forced perspective bridge. Like, I'm all about it.
Oh, yeah. I think is that the Washington Bridge? It's a New York bridge. I think it's
George Washington.
Bridge, yeah.
All right, and then the weenie. Let's get to the weenie.
Because we can appreciate a good weenie.
So
yes, Carthay Circle, real nice.
So this is a real theater, the Regency Village Theater. I think it's also called the Fox Theater. It's still standing, unlike the Carthay Circle. And I think it's like even more iconic than the Carthay Circle.
Oh yeah.
So I built it and kind of, just did the Carthay treatment on it.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Fox
RVT.
Theater in Riverside.
Look at the little lions on the ledges.
Donde?
with their paws hanging over the edge. It's really abstract.
Oh.
It's really...
Oh, I see them now. I love it.
Oh, you used okay. I see.
I love it.
It's like the statue nose piece.
Nose
For
piece.
the head.
Yes.
For the head.
Some nosy lions.
Yeah.
Nosy. Now, what would this just be a theater?
Probably a like a restaurant, a
Like
full service restaurant,
gotcha.
kind of like the Carthay is.
Nice. Right. Full service. I had back when I ate meat and I was at the Carthay, I had these like firecracker duck wings. Oh my god.
To die for?
They were amazing.
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Does that sound good?
Now I don't partake in such villainry.
Oh no.
No. Well, okay, I live in like the highest density population of chicken farms.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's just put a horrible taste in my mouth for like the poultry business and
Okay.
Pun intended.
treatment in general. Anywho, Statue of Liberty. Love that.
Yeah. So, for the New York street, first of all, I wanted it to be like a Disney-esque version of the White Way. So like I even had to look up what the hexadecimal number was for the like sulfur lights that were used on Broadway when it was called the White Way.
Yeah.
So
I think when we're exiting the park, we'll go to nighttime.
yeah, so all the lights are that exact color.
I love it.
And I wanted all the facades to have a marquee so that it just like when you stand at one end, and of course I'm not there yet, but when you stood at one end, you could see nothing but marquees and lights the way down.
Yeah.
Which is why the bathroom had to have a marquee, and I just stumbled upon the man about a horse joke, and I could not contain myself.
Of course not, no.
But the idea that another nod to Disney, how everything is so Americana. So I wanted all the theaters to have like the Liberty and the what I don't even remember what another one is called, but there's like
This is America.
yeah, they're all
Yeah.
different things.
Now, okay. Oh, never mind. But you could also do like a nod to Ellis Island too. Not that Ellis Island had a marquee, but
No, I don't know if I want to stick a marquee on it.
no. But you could use like their roof spires if you're talking about like New York City Americana.
Yeah, well, so a lot of this, there, so the buildings that are on the main street that you're walking down are going to be, in no place and of no time, but
Right.
Above them in the background, I want to put the iconic architecture.
Right. All right. Well, this is obviously your A+++ baby. So we're not expecting you to finish it anytime soon because
That's a good
obviously
thing.
your genius takes time.
Oh, okay.
Were you waiting to see where I was going?
I'm going to point out two more things you haven't looked at
Yes. What?
yet. So you kind of looked at it, but the first soundstage, I think it's 14, soundstage 14.
Yeah, where it looks like Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring in some of the international style. This was about as good as I could do. And when we look at it at night, actually, so the glass block wall, that took forever to try to get lit from the inside to make it look like a glass block wall.
No, but you achieved it because I even from back here, I was like, how did he do that? And then I noticed it was the gems.
Yeah, it's all the gems. Instead of being actually wall to wall, you use a bezel on them a little bit.
Right.
And then at the end, there's one building on the section that's not been built yet. Oh goodness, that's gorgeous.
I know. It's okay to toot your own horn.
I just forget how much how good that building looks lit.
There we
so you can see the
go.
light
There are
ray.
those lights.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so nice.
Ooh, look at the... Is it
Yeah.
animated?
No, the spire, no.
Oh, I thought I saw it blink and turn off. Oh, okay.
That's just your graphic settings.
Oh my god.
So the street opposite this one, the hub from this one, is going to be like Television City. And it's gonna be 50s, 60s inspired. So there's gonna be a lot of so we're gonna fade from like a Frank Lloyd Wright inspiration into Googie at the end of the street, and it's gonna be like that era of TV where
that's my wheelhouse. Like my favorite.
Everything was just coming in color, and you've got I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, those in the Brady Bunch, those kind of TV shows. And then on the back side of that is going to be music theme. So.
Do you have any attractions planned?
Yes. So there's a mine train coaster planned for the production area, actually. So there will be a third soundstage on the backside, and it will also be the station for a mine train coaster. And it's actually going to be themed to an out of control runaway camera dolly.
Oh, okay.
I just thought, my goodness, the one thing production inspired that actually runs on a track, and it does not have its own roller coaster yet. So yeah, it's gonna be a runaway camera dolly that just like goes crashing through scenes after scene after scene, and then at the end you come into the station and they say, "Cut! I think we got what we need."
Yes. Love it.
I look forward to it. Please work on it now. Once you get all of your computer issues fixed.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be freaking hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take one last glamour look. Oh, sploosh.
Clean up aisle 4.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, look at the moon!
Yeah, the moon is too much.
Wow.
The moon is a bit.
Well, thank you, Ryan, for joining us again. Since it's a rare treat for you to ever come in with us.
Yeah, it's
you're a busy lady, though.
Full-time job. Working for the man.
Working for a living.
Yeah.
Working. Yes.
Yeah. No. That must be.
Now my dog decides to bring me his bone. Okay, no way. I know.
That's not very nice of you to say about your.
No. That's a good one. I'm gonna use that one. Now, you bring me that bone. Oh, all right, we won't go there.
And now you're flagged.
I know. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Coaster Queens, where we pretty much look at the top echelon of parkscapes. Ooh.
Yeah, so fun.
I threw out big words. All right, I will leave. Hold on, let me get a good exit shot. There we go. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like our content, please like and subscribe. And as always, I am Johnny Cannon 8. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Ryan, for joining us again. We love it.
I'll be back more. Bye.
Yes, you should.
Yes. All right, everyone. Goodbye. Michael, do your thing.
Bye, everyone. Stay classy.